What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Direwolf Forever! It's your pal, kortniechan, and today we are in the center of town because we've got a mission. Excuse me. I have cleared out this huge area right here because we're having a problem with our villagers not being able to be found. They're wandering around everywhere. You know, the normal problems you have with villagers. I want to keep them all in one place, but I don't want to lock them into a one-by-one block. I see everybody doing that. They'll just lock them into a little... They'll dig a two... You know what I'm talking about. They lock them into a little one-by-one. Little one-block area, and then they have a little door that shuts over their face, and then they have to live their lives in this horrible existence. So instead of that, I'm going to give them 4 blocks. I'm gonna give them a bed, too. I'm gonna treat my villagers really well. Today, we're gonna be building a villager trading post. I'm gonna basically call it a trader's village. It's pretty freaking amazing. And I looked at all these designs online, and I was like, man, I like it if my villagers move around a little bit. So what we're gonna have is, we're gonna have a big, huge tent, so to speak, and you're going to be able to walk in, and then there's going to be all these different vendors, but they're all going to have their own little shops, and inside of each shop there's going to be a bed, so they can hang out in their shop and they can sleep in their shop, and they're not going to be able to wander freely around the world, but you know, they're going to have a little bit of space. They're not going to be locked in. They're not going to have to sleep standing up. That is so messed up. Sleep standing up. Anyway, you can see here, I have a section of the ground already corded off, and if you look, we're exactly a chunk. I didn't realize how big my build was when I was in creative, and I was figuring out what I wanted to do until the very end, and then I measured it, and I was like, wow, this fits inside of a chunk, so this will fit inside of a chunk, guys. This is amazing. Amazing. Alright, let's get on with it. In this chest, we have everything you need, but you can vary this up to your own liking, really. But we're going to start out with this. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of fences. You're going to need a stack and a half of slabs, any color you want. I'm going to use framed glass trapdoors because I like the sunlight coming through. But you could use these. You could just use more slabs if you wanted to. And I'll explain that later. You're going to need about... I have 32 lanterns in here. You can get by with 12. But I have 32 because I want to maybe spruce it up along the outside. Spruce barrels. There's also something to do with this. You might want to switch this out with chests. I'll explain that later too. And we got a bunch of brown beds here. You can use any color you want. I'm going to use brown because it's going to match my motif. And you're going to need 12 of these beds for the size that we're building here today. And then everything else are work tables. These are all benches that are job sites for villagers. So each one of these will make a villager a different kind of trader. Like the blast furnace will make it into a armorer, I think. The cauldron makes them into a leather worker. The loom makes them into a sheep shearer guy. The brewing stand makes them into a cleric, I think. Is that what it's called? Yeah. The composter turns into a farmer. The Fletcher is the arrow guy. We already have a guy named Fletcher. The smithing table makes them a weaponsmith, I think. The cartographer makes maps. He's going to give us some treasure maps. This is why we want to build this today, guys, because this is the beginning of our adventure. We're going to get some treasure maps from this guy. He's going to send us on all kinds of places. Anywho, we got a grindstone and a smoker and a stone cutter. You might be asking, why don't you have the barrel? We have the barrels right here. The barrel itself is a workbench for the fishermen, but I don't want any fishermen in my trader's village for the fact that we don't have water nearby, and I would much rather prefer that we have to go and find, I think one of those places that we found, those little huts that had the monster spawners in them, I think I want to make that a trader hut for a fisherman. And we'll do this whole plan that we're doing here. We'll just do one of the little builds, because this is going to be 12 little shops, and then we'll have a fisherman's shop right on the edge of the water somewhere, right where it looks good. But I want to have to go and see them, you know. I want to have to go walk to them, have an adventure to go get to them, and then we talk about fish. Kind of escape from the world. But anyway, we've got a 16 by 16 one chunk spot picked out here, and we're going to get going on this build. So let's get it going. But yes, as I was saying, the spruce barrel is the fisherman's workbench, but I don't want any fishermen. And also, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put these in after we put our villagers in and have them choose their jobs, because they might accidentally choose the barrel as their job, and then we'll end up with a whole bunch of fishermen. You'll see when I start building the way the layout is. So let's take this, let's take these beds, and that is all. Oh, let's take all these too. All right, let's get this started. We're gonna just start out with the corners, corner to corner. I've built this 3 times now because I've been messing around with the design so much. I messed around with it a lot, but it's got a lot of versatility. Okay, so you're going to go straight back, corner to corner, and then this is going to be the front. Here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute, that's wrong. Jeez. All right, just fill it in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's right. That is correct right there. Boom, boom. We're knocking these out. Boom. All right, this is the entrance. You got 2 entrances right here and right here. You can choose to put gates here if you want. I might put them in there later, I think probably. But that is the basic beginnings of this. Now, I think we're just gonna have to toss that in there for now. We got to get all these beds down. So we're gonna put a bed there. Actually, it'd probably be better if we did this first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See how I'm spacing them out? Every third one, we're gonna put one down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So these are going to be all the little huts. Each one is going to be 4 by 4, or I mean a 2 by 2. This one we can fence off immediately because the way the build is, you're not going to be able to access this from the inside. We're going to be walking through, and this is going to be where the entrance to the interaction with all the people are. And this is just not going to be able to interact with it because we're going to be like here or here. So I've kind of like left this open to whatever you want. I'm going to use it like a pig pen and a cow pen just to add some like flavor into it. Like there's animals and stuff. I'm probably put the butcher right next to the cow pen or the pig pen, you know. We'll just see how it goes. But right now we're going to put our beds down. And the iron golem is making sure that we are protected here. Anything bad that might come along. I didn't know that these beds were checkerboard. I just like to keep my village, my traders comfortable, you know. This ain't no Best Western, but definitely a high dollar establishment. Okay. These corner ones, you can place them wherever you want. It all depends on where you want. I guess it would have to be like this because the only way to interact with it is right here. Okay, so now we're going to fill in the rest of this. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. I need my thing back. Nope. Oh, we got one more bed. This one, you can choose whether to address him this way or this way. I choose inward because then it kind of like completes the circle with the rest of it. Okay. Now, I'm going to pop into creative so you can see what the layout is of this. See here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1 in the center. If you wanted to, you could arrange this anyway, but I mean, basically, it's going to be the same thing, just duplicated any which way you would see fit. You could have a bunch of these all the way down the center here and just have a path through each side and have like 3 rows of vendors. It'd be pretty cool. But yes, onward to the build. Now, we're back in normal mode. Cool. All right, now we got to decide where we want our workbenches to be. Now, typically, this is my plan. Where are... There we go. So, what I wanted to do was have a chest or a barrel next to each workbench like this. That way, the vendor can just hang out in here, and stuff that I know he likes, I can fill this barrel up with it. So if it's the Fletcher, I know he likes sticks, so we can even pump sticks from a tree farm straight into this, and then this will always be full of sticks, so we can just keep giving him money and it would just be endless supply. So that is my plan, Stan. But we don't want them to choose the barrel as their profession, because then they'll all be fishermen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave a fence post there until we're ready, until everybody has a profession, and then I'm going to put the barrels in because I like the barrels better than the chests. And I prefer to have the barrel on the right side and then the workbench on the left side. So we're just going to pop all these out. We're going to start putting our workbenches in here for the villagers. And this guy's facing inward, so we're going to have his right there. Now, this guy is right here. We're going to have the piggy in there. That's going to be the butcher. So we got to put the smoker down here. Boom. There we go. Now, I want the brew guy. Brew guy will be right here. And this one, you have to put... Whoops. See how I can just slide right through that? You have to remember to put a block over it, otherwise he will get out. Same with this one. We have to put a block over it. When we put our chest in here, we're going to have a roof coming down to here, so we'll be able to undo that. But for now, we're just going to leave it like this because this will be here. And I tried putting a chest or a block down and then put this on top of the block, but he seems to turn into the profession much quicker if it's on the ground. So I think that he sees blocks on the ground better than he can see blocks that are one high. I think he looks down when he does that. Okay, this guy we're probably not going to trade with much, but whatever. There's the loom guy. Let's see, we got a farmer. We'll put the farmer over here by the cows. That. And then we got the Fletcher. Fletcher will be right here. The stone cutter guy will be right here. I don't think I can turn this sideways. Let's see if we can. Get up on there. There we go. Nope, it just wants to place that way. Okay. Then let's move this down over here. That way it looks at least it looks a little better. And this one, I think we're going to put a thing on top of it as well. We can still access the guy over at the top of the chest or the barrel or whatever we put here. But this stops him from escaping, mainly. Alright, what other stuff do we have? This one. And these two. You know, we've got the blast furnace. This guy will be right here. We've got the smithing table will be right here. We got the grindstone will be right here. And maybe we should move the grindstone so it faces the opposite way. Put that guy over here. Boom. And this is another one we have to put something on the top of. It looks a little awkward, but it won't be. Once we build everything, it'll be fine. It's gonna look busy, but cozy. God dang, look how many freaking guys we got here. They are everywhere. They're gonna be even more so when we get these villagers in here. We have so many iron golems. It's gonna be amazing. Alright. I think we should sleep so we can get some daytime before something bad happens. Perfect time. If you're seeing this video and you like it, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. This is the beginning of our adventure pretty much, so we have so much work to do. If you're interested in all this stuff, definitely check out the whole season on YouTube. All right, let's see here. We got one more. We got a couple more. This guy will be our cartographer. He's in the middle. He's the man with the know-how. Oh, who's this guy? Stefan. What's up, Stefan? Stefan is an armorer. You think we should trap Stefan in here? He's already got some good trades. We probably will end up trapping Stefan in here. No, Stefan lives over there. We'll let him do his thing. This guy, I don't really care about much. He is a leather worker. I don't know what we're gonna gain by using him, but we never know. You never know. He might have some good trades. And then this is a lectern. This is the guy that gives you spells, or I mean, enchanted books. This is another one where we're gonna have to put the thing over the top, because he will escape through that little cubby hole right there. All right, now it's time to build the second level of this puppy. Everybody's over here. They're all so excited about what's going on. We're gonna just take a fence post and put it on each one. So the corner of each domicile. Mason. What's up, Mason? What do you think about this? The village is going to have a trading center. He's excited, I can tell. Everybody's excited. Especially me. 4 in there. We got the top. We have to get this one. Get that one. This one. This one. This one. This one. Now, I'm going to be leaving this area open, but if you were worried about zombies coming up and getting at your villagers, then I would close this in. Like so. But I am not worried about I'm not worried about zombies because things in place to stop the zombies. Okay. Now we've got that. We're going to build up one more level. Now, the design of this, when I was talking about the zombies, this could actually double as an easy way to get your villagers to turn into zombies, and then they're already restrained in these little cubicles, so what you can do is you can cure them while they're in their little stations, and you don't even have to worry. Like, you could have a zombie run up here, touch the guy, turns him into a zombie, and you come back later and you heal him. This design also, when you see the roof, you're going to understand it's also pretty easy to get the villagers in here because of this design. Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, did I miscount how many things we needed? Okay, so we're going to go around the whole top with this. Like so. Now, I'm going to fill in each cubicle. Another way is before you start building this, if you have a bunch of villagers trapped in boats, you can just row the boat into this room with the bed, wall them in, break the boat, and then they're trapped in here. You're good to go. So this is a really good way to get your villagers all in one area. Nice and tidy. There we go. So now you can see if we have a chest here, we'll be able to access the villager. He can access us. We can trade back and forth. He can't get out, but he can sleep. And he can move around and he can live his life almost freely. It's much more. Oh my god, I keep messing this up. Much more comfortable than a one block space. I mean, how rude. Who's gonna do that? Well, we did miscount. I need more. That is crazy. Where did I use the extras? Oh, that's where. I used the extras on top of things. Is that? Well, we need more. So we're gonna pop them in. Boom. So I would go, what did I say, 4 stacks? Go with 5 stacks. I can't believe I miscounted that. Last night I built this thing in creative, and then I destroyed the whole thing in survival, so I could find out how many of each thing we needed, and I had 4 stacks. And I was like, okay, that's what we need, but I guess we needed more. These things are hard to do late at night when you're a little bit sleep deprived. All right, here we go, guys. That is it right there. This is it. Now we are going to get these slabs and these going. And I probably need some dirt. That's why we have the dirt here. So we can pillar up, do our business. Now I'm hoping that this doesn't block view of the castle so much, because I really like the castle. but this is like the perfect size. Man, I may have miscalculated on these too. Alright. Oops. Messed up. Hmm. There we go. Ah, blasted. Oh. What's the other one we broke? Broke that. This one. Got one left. Put that there. So you see I got these steps up here. Our last step is putting these trapdoors in. This is where I meant you can use the slabs instead of the trapdoors. I like the trapdoors because it lets the light in, but y'all can use slabs or whole blocks or whatever you want to use as your roof. I just like the way this looks because it matches the rest of my farm build. I have a sugarcane farm and a cactus farm over there, and we got this motif going with the spruce. I'm just matching my stuff. Oh my god, I did it again. We're getting out of here the easy way, guys. Whoops. Alright, back in normal mode. And the cool thing I think about using trapdoors, whoops. Alright. I know it takes this many, so I'm just gonna use this for ease because this is really getting annoying having to falling down in the rooms. The cool thing about this is when you use the trapdoors, all you gotta do is build some steps up, and if you want to get your villager in there, you just open the trapdoor, push him in, and he's in. Or, I don't know, you can come up with a whole bunch of ways to get your villager in here. I like the boat idea because it's the 4x4, so a boat fits in there real easy. Block him off, break the boat, he's in there. Pretty easy. But being that we're in creative and I've done this 3 times already trying to get the design right, I'm going to be using villager eggs. Except for... No, we're just going to be using villager eggs for all of them. I don't want to even try to get somebody stuck in there. Alrighty. This is looking good. Looking good. We're almost there. And it didn't block the castle. I am liking this a lot. Okay. Food down there. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, that's all we got left is lanterns and villagers. Alright, so I choose to put the lanterns. Actually, we should put the lanterns in after we put the villagers in, because if I put them on a trapdoor and then I open the trapdoor, the lantern breaks, I think. So we're gonna have to do this in order. So first we will get our Fletcher in here. Boom. He already chose his profession. Gonna get our guy in there. Guy in there. And the best is yet to come, guys. This is something that I discovered that is just insane awesome. Oh, look at that. They're all choosing their professions pretty quickly. I think it's working better because I don't have the barrels down, so they don't have a choice. I definitely want the only fishermen to be by the ocean, though. We're going to do that separately. Got the farmer. Are you in or out? I'm really worried. God dang it. Oh, shit. Alright, here's where we get problems. I'm messing this all up. Are you messing this up? I'm messing this up. Oh no, he's gonna tell everyone that I murdered him. I'm gonna lose my good prices. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure this out quickly. Alright. You're out of there. You need to go away. If I one-hit him, maybe it won't matter. I don't want this to mess up my prices. I'm gonna have to let him live. I'm gonna have to let him live. Alright, let's see. What was that? That was a blast furnace. There we go. Armor. We don't have another one, right? That is the right one to put down. Is that the one? Why is he a toolsmith? Oh, is it the wrong one? Alright. Take that away. Come on in here, bud. Come on in here. We have so many freaking problems now. Hey, go in. Go into... Come over here, I got something for you. There's a bed over here, you bastard. Get in here. Oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna throw somebody else in here. I'm gonna put you in there, and then put you in there, and then now you're the toolsmith. That other guy, he was a jerk. He didn't want the job. You wanted the job, you got the job. Alright, we're done with that. Okay. I love this for several reasons. But one of the main ones is all of them are interacting with their workbenches constantly. So they're going to constantly re-up their supply. And two, in the morning when they all wake up, everything's quiet. And then when they all wake up, they all start messing with their workbenches. And it just sounds alive. It's like a town, you know? It sounds like stuff's happening. And then a couple villagers just free to roam around. It makes your village just seem alive. Put some cows. I think we gotta get rid of these cows. We gotta put them in the place where they were supposed to be, which is right over here. This is where we're going to put the cows. And then we got our butcher over here. He's going to have some pigs. And now this is a... Throw all this stuff away. No ill-gotten gains. And that's that, guys. We've got a working village trading center. I do need to add a couple lanterns in, though. Thinking, now that we have the villagers in, we can put our lanterns in. This is where I usually put them. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. There's still a guy on the roof. I'm just gonna leave him up there. He can just do what he's gonna do. I am not about to resort to any kind of violence against these guys because we just got everybody in their spot. Everybody is happy. Everybody is productive. We're going to start getting good prices. We don't want any bad juju. I think that'll do it. I really wish this guy would get off of here. Maybe we can push him. Come on! Here you go. I didn't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. We need a sign that says Trader's Village. I don't know what signs are what in this game yet. Let's see. Sign. Billboard. No. In Ark, there's big billboards you can do. Sign. I know these, but these are little. I want a big one. Probably gonna have to do a little research to find a good sign. We might be able to use the create mod and put one of those big signs right there. But check this out, guys. What do you think? You know, I forgot to put our freaking barrels back in here. I'm so scared that one's gonna jump out. Because that is such a pain to get him back in. Alright. Oh, one more. One more and we are totally done. There we are. Need to sell those. This is it. This is my design. I hope you guys like it. I definitely think it could look better with some signage. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to add to this. We can some hay around here. Put it in the middle. I definitely want to make some mud happen underneath the pigs. Let's see here. Mud. Get some mud for the pigs. Yeah, pig mud. We'll get a little mud for the cows too. That, because this will be trampled on all the time by the cows. Makes sense that it would look a little walked on. And then these guys, they're gonna have lawn, they're gonna have grass. I think to do some of this around too. I don't want too much, but it does need to be look like it's walked on. Oh, it can't use, it has to be, can't have a dirt path under the fence, I guess. Okay. I love this. I love this. That looks good. Just put random stuff over here like bushes, bushels. The mud is trailing out. Somebody needs to pave the inside of the trader's village. It's tracking mud everywhere. Excellent. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Hell yeah. That's about it. This is our trader's village. Finally finished. Better not be pooping right there, kitty. Alright, guys. I had a fun time, but that's all the time we got today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the build. Make it your own. Use whatever kind of materials you want. The basic idea is there, and I freaking love this. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to figure out what each one of these guys likes. White wool. We got a wool farm. We're gonna pump wool out right into this box, and then we're gonna always have wool to give to this guy, and then we can just get emeralds from him. Same thing with old Fletcher over here. Old Fletch. He wants 32 sticks. We'll just make a tree farm and we'll send all the sticks to this box. We're just gonna get rich off old Fletch. Actually, we're just gonna get free arrows from him is what we're gonna do. Oh. It's bedtime. Stefan. What's up, my friend? What do you think about the new Trader's Village? Let's get some kind of signage up. Oak, jungle, mangrove, cherry, crimson. I think we should do birch. Oh, hell yeah, this looks good. Traders Village. Welcome. All right. There it is. Thought it was going to hang sideways. All right. That is that, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Through good times and bad. Stay awesome.